Liberty is the place to be. It's the hottest summer party in town. Hi, The Cut. This is Clara Wu Tsai, and this is how I get it done. I start my days the night before. I'm very calendar driven, so I'll look at my calendar and sort of mentally map what I have going on the next day. I don't like to rush in the mornings, so I like to have 90 minutes between when I wake up and when I start to work. A productive morning does mean getting in a workout. I love to move my body. I love to strength train. I love to lift heavy weights. And so, if I know that I can push a 225-pound sled, then, I know I can do anything. Coffee in the morning, tea at night. I'm a Chemex pour-over girl. And at night, I drink soba tea. The most transformative move that we made was to move the team from Westchester to Barclays Center in Brooklyn. We leaned into Brooklyn culture, the music, the fashion, our mascot, Ellie. All of that just made our experience something that our fans could really relate to. They could see themselves in. And at the same time, we made sure that our entry points were affordable. And so then, once we started to win and we continued to win, our games became the place to be. If you take a different tack at it and you ask, well, how did we become the cultural force? Why is it that we have celebrities sitting courtside? Why is everybody wearing Liberty gear on the subway? How did that happen? I've been thinking a little bit about this team and how it came together, and these women who were underestimated, especially when they were out in Westchester, yet they were undeniably world class. They're the best of the best women's basketball players in the world. Many were Olympians. And so what we did was we gave them resources that equaled their talent. And I think that's deeply New York. New Yorkers can relate to that. We love a situation when people are doubted and then they come back and they prove themselves. I think it's something that a lot of people can relate to. I think that's what they see when they come and watch a Liberty game and what makes the atmosphere great. So I think it's a combination of that. I think it's a combination of our entertainment. All of our entertainment, the Timeless Torches, Ellie, the theme nights, they really reflect the spirit of the borough. And Brooklyn is a borough where 200 languages are spoken, and it's the most racially and ethnically and religiously diverse place. It's one of the most diverse places in the country. When the Timeless Torches are out there, they're not only great entertainment, but they also reflect every age, every size, every color. And I think that people see themselves reflected in every aspect of our game. In 10 years, it should be ubiquitous, meaning women's games are on at the best broadcast windows. It's available. It's easy to discover. You can watch it in every way that you consume content. More and more women athletes are household names. It will just become, on par with men's sports in terms of visibility and coverage. When Ellie shows her displeasure at ref calls, and she has to be dragged off the court. Liberty is the place to be. It's the hottest summer party in town.